Yes, artificial light. And yes, I haven't spoken to you all day because the days are getting shorter, or I'm using them to sleep, one of the two. I'm going to Spain, Japan first. We got Australian TV doing a little interview for them to talk about Argentina Messi. Before any of that, a bit of coffee. Oh, we've got a problem. We've got to clean one. Game are you going?
Not going to one today, just the US press conference right now.
Oh, okay.
Guillem, great to see you again.
Same to you, David.
Let's start off on Messi. If you could tell us the story about how he and I guess the family could have ended up in Australia in another lifetime.
Messi's the perfect storm. He went from Argentina at the right time to the right club, even though there were difficulties at the beginning. A club that benefited his style, then found the perfect manager to help him grow, so on and so forth. But along the way, he wasn't injured, he had the right family, a lot of things that makes him Messi. But along the way, it could have been so completely different. We're talking about the beginning of the century, and in Argentina there was a crisis. The money was losing value. There were no jobs, and Argentinians have for a long while found that Europe or somewhere else is the solution to a lot of the problems, and they become emigrants. Everybody knows somebody that's left the country, and it must have been a casual conversation that Jorge Messi, Leo Messi's dad, before Leo was born, that had with somebody that came across with the idea of going to Australia to live. Why not? When you get that mind frame in which the solution to your problems is to be abroad, it doesn't really matter where you go as long as you go somewhere that you know somebody has succeeded or that things have worked, and they knew people that had gone to Australia. Finally, the decision was to stay put. Leo gets born. When he's 12, eventually gets a trial to Barcelona. But for a second, imagine this, right? Leo Messi gets born in Australia. Would it have been the same Leo Messi? My conclusion, having thought about it a little bit, is that Leo Messi would have played the last 16 of the World Cup in Qatar with Australia, and we will look at him and said, God, he's good, isn't he? He's got something, isn't he? And sometimes he does things, doesn't he? And that would be it, because to be Leo Messi, as well as all the things that we're talking about, he has to be born in Argentina. He's got to have a clear path to godness through Di Stefano, through Maradona, all those things that makes him Messi. And that wouldn't have happened in Australia.
Sorry, guys.
That's
So
it.
you're finishing an article.
Okay.
Oh, good stuff.
He's the hardest working, after Grand Wall, the hardest working man I know. Anyway, let's go back to it. I've got a little problem. This is where I'm going, right? Spectacular again. Do you notice something? Yes. There's a motorway in the middle. How do I get there? No bridge. Let me see if I find out. How do I get there?
You need to go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just go down.
Oh, down, yeah?
Yeah, better.
The amount of people, helpful people, give you time to explain. I'm surprised that I've been taken there where I need to go, because it's happened before. So I need to go to the underground now, and that's the way. Power of music places you somewhere else, doesn't it? We're all calm animals now getting to the stadium. Much calmer, much calmer. I am next to Spanish royalty. realeza. This is the people that we read in the mornings. So we're going to be here for 7 games and we're going to win today. Doesn't need any more deep analysis.
Yeah.
All right.
Congratulations. Well done. Love your work.
Thank you very much.
Have a great tournament.
You're in the video now.
Oh God, sorry. Apologies.
No, that's all right. That's all right. These are the kind of videos I do anyway.
I'll make sure I don't say this wrong. I have your Ronaldo book with me for reading on the plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I ended up talking to Ronaldo, super fan on the way over, who saw the book and talked to me for 2 hours straight. The cult of Messi and the cult of Ronaldo was alive and well.
So you with Spain today?
Yes, but I think the idea of a European coming to see a World Cup is to see other teams from like Cameroon, Brazil,
All right.
Japan, Spain. It's get a flavour of what the other teams can do as well. So
Is that what you've done?
that's what I've come for, yeah?
Yeah.
Try to get a taste. Like, you see the European teams all the time. It's nice to see something different. That's the fun of a World
Great.
Cup.
I don't think I know people more passionate about football than Irish people. Just crazy. You are crazy.
Well, we're also very cynical and moany as well, so...
I agree with you. Some more music. This is what we do. Music takes us to another place. I keep saying, right, talking to another place. Need to go to the media entrance now. More music. I'm at the Khalifa International Stadium and look at the media center. Wow. This is what you see in the outside of the stadium. Shall I take you in? Ian Dennis and Matt Hobson getting ready. Life, my notes. That's George hitting them on my side. Half-time. The truth doesn't feel it's in doubt. The result, not much finesse in the last third. If you're gonna put some criticisms to Spain, not much finesse and not much depth. The ball didn't get to Nico Williams enough. Almost tried it more. But the way that Japan is playing with that medium block that makes it difficult to find the space in behind of the defense means that Spain don't have many chances, but Japan, they need to score. Let's see if the second half is a bit better. In any case, Morata 3 goals in 3 games. Got a great story of somebody that have overcome, fight against almost his own mind, doubts that were creeping and were making his career difficult. He's much stronger now. Let's see what happens second half.
Spain are through, but only just. They go through on 4 points ahead of Germany on goal difference only. Ian Dennis and Matt Upson watched this one, and they have Guillem Balague alongside them as well. Guillem, you spotted it at half-time. You spotted those weaknesses in Spain that allowed Japan to turn things around and get the victory in this game.
Yeah, because no system is perfect, but if somebody's intense against us, we have difficulties and we lose the ball in the wrong places. If they defend very close together, as Japan did when they went 2-1 up, it's very hard. We don't find that pass in between the lines and then somebody to just run in behind these highly spaces. We always give choices to opportunities to the rivals with the amount of space that we leave in behind, and Japan played to exploit all those weaknesses. But the style, as I say, no system is perfect, has to do with a way of understanding life and football. We will not change under Luis Enrique. It's just that it was a very bad version of the style. Just couldn't find that last pass, didn't move the ball fast enough, didn't offer any alternative really.
In a way, I know that now we're going via the draw with Morocco and then Portugal and then England or France. That's if the favourites win to get to the final. But you know what? I would have preferred to have
bigger teams, because bigger teams allow you to play. If there is spaces to play, it'll be more like Costa Rica, not the 7 goals, but more like what we can do than what we've seen today, the second half. Terrible. But you could see the seeds of it in the first half. Anyway, do you know what I'm doing now? I've got a lot of free time until 7 in the morning when I fly to England. For 6 days I'm gonna go back, first to England and then to Spain to see my people and to be present on Saturday at 3 p.m. for the third round game of the FA Pass against Lakenhead. So I think I'll do a video from Biggleswade. We're playing at home, so if you're around, join us. And maybe one on Tuesday when Spain play, maybe when England play as well. Shorter videos maybe, because there won't be experience in Doha. I'll be either in England or Spain. And then I'm back for the quarters. Hopefully, with Spain being involved still, and England as well, and Argentina. The 3 teams are following. But for now, bye Doha, and see you later. I almost forgot to say that I feel so sorry for Rafi Honigstein, who I don't know if he'll be here when I come back, because obviously Germany are out. I hope the Athletic gives him the chance to talk about Switzerland, Senegal, whatever. Keep him, he's too good to go. One thing, have you checked on Recycling Lives? This is a wonderful charity that's close to my heart and I'm supporting, in which they help people that just come out from prison, get them into the business of recycling, and in that way they try to recycle their lives as well. So Recycling Lives, it's a charity to support, to donate, to get to know. You won't get it wrong.